I was just talking to God about his calling on my life, the message he's given me, and how that's going. And, it's easy sometimes for me to get discouraged because I think, well, what's the effect? And then it's like, well, we live in an unseen kingdom with spiritual forces, and we are in a spiritual battle, right? And so there's a great majority of what we're doing that is unseen. It's in the unseen realm. And so I was like, yeah, I'm supposed to just be obedient to what God's asking me to do, and that's true in every moment. And then the parable of the sower came to my mind. The Spirit brought the parable of the sower to my mind. And I was like, think about it, guys. Like, this guy, the sower of seeds, has this pouch of seeds. Can you picture it? And he's just tossing seeds, right? And it's like, okay, if you thought about it, he tosses seeds on 4 kinds of soil. Only one of those kinds of soil is good. So what's the sower doing? He's not stopping and observing the soil, and is this soil good, and is that soil, but he's just spreading the seed, right? He sows seed on soil that's obviously not good. Why? Because he's not paying attention to the soil. He has seed. God has given him a message. God has given him an activity, a mission, and he's doing it. And guess what? God supplies the seed. He supplies the energy. He supplies the workmen, right? As Paul writes, one man plants, another man waters, but God gives the increase. He's not worried about this, how much seed he's got and where he's throwing. He's like, I'm just going to throw it everywhere. Everywhere I go, I'm throwing seed and throwing seed. And some may take, some may not. Some may take, die out, get choked out. Some may not. Some may grow up, get scorched by the sun. Some may not. Some may fall on good ground, grow up, and produce a harvest. But what? He's not like trying to judge for himself where to throw the seed. What's going to happen afterwards? He's probably not even staying around to see how they grow, because he's planting. Another person comes along, maybe, and waters. God gives the increase. And so that was just an encouragement today that God gave me. It's like, he's not asking me to be the sower and the waterer, or certainly not the one that gives the increase. He's given me a message, and he said, keep sowing. Sometimes when we stop to judge the effectiveness and the outcome, we get stuck, we get discouraged. What is it producing? I can't see the effect. Sometimes it takes a long time for the work that you're doing, the good God-given work, to have an effect. My friend who's from India told me the story about these 2 American missionaries. They came to India, they were called by God, labored their whole lives trying to preach the gospel in India, in the Hyderabad region of Andhra Pradesh. Didn't have a single convert. Their whole ministry, they labored, they worked, they served people, they helped, they were kind, they were the love of Christ in a place that was without the love of Christ. They didn't see a single convert. When they died, thousands came to their funeral. People that had been touched by their love. And at their funeral and after, thousands of people started converting to Christ. My friend Jeff became a Christian because his grandparents were one of those people converted by these 2 American missionaries that served their whole lives and saw no fruit until after they died. That's when the fruit came. They didn't see a single effect, but they labored their whole lives. And my friend Jeff became a Christian because his parents became Christians, because his grandparents became Christians, because those missionaries gave gladly, they served. They didn't consider the effect of what they were doing. They just considered that it was what God called them to. And that's what we're called to do, guys. Maybe you're called to some hard soil, and some hard labor, and a hard field, and some hard hearts. But if not you, then who? If not now, then when? It's something I say to myself over and over. If not me, then who? If not now, then when? Now is always the time. You are always the person. God has called you Want to discover your gift and calling to labor in it for the rest of your life.